I'm Sadie, and one day I'll go into the wild to study bugs and animals and weird microbes that devour entire towns. But for now, I've got my eye on the strange specimens in my own life, watching them all do what comes naturally. Nature, in many ways, is just one big competition. We animals vie for resources, for mates, for grades, for respect. Everybody wants to be top dog at something, even as it turns out, Ms. Man.
Sadie. Oh, I was thrilled to hear you've joined our Reach for the Limit Quiz Bowl team. With you in the science chair, this could be our chance to end Bennett's across-the-board 17-year losing streak.
Our school hasn't won anything in 17 years? But what about all these and the pennants hanging in the gym? Where did they come from?
Oh, garage sales, online auctions. But enough about my weekends. Just win this thing, okay? Oh, and don't be late. The team captain hates that.
Team captain? Who's the team captain? Ron Yuma?
You're late.
Yeah, I was just talking to Ms. Man.
No talking, sit there. We were just discussing team uniforms. I believe Vivian was sharing some half-baked idea.
I was just saying that maybe we should go with black uniforms with just a splash for school colors.
And we call ourselves the Bennett Quiz Kids of the Living Dead. Next idea.
Oh, how about hand knitting?
Actually, I've already ordered our red and yellow tracksuits. We're athletes. People should get that, okay?
Wait a minute. You already ordered them? Then...
Yeah, that whole asking you for input thing. I was just yanking your chain.
But I'm not gonna wear a tracksuit on TV.
And you're off the team. Thanks for playing.
What?
Huh? You can't do that.
Sure I can. See?
Dictator.
It's on page 1 of the rule book. Which reminds me, Rule 3 is being grossly ignored.
The team captain shall be addressed at all times as your geniusness? That's no way to build a team.
Sadie, let me ask you something. Are you team captain?
No, but...
Then don't worry your tiny little head about it.
Alpha dogs, the leader of the pack. Every herd has one, even quiz show teams. But with Ron Yuma as the top dog of this pack, barking and strutting and generally being bossy, the only trophy we'd come home with would be for most annoying in show. The team would be so much better off if it were run by somebody that could lead fairly, not a dictator. Someone like me. Hey, Mallory, you want to win this thing, right? Then we need to find another team member, one who's on our side.
Rain, do you need a hand?
Yeah, sure. Could you hold this? Thanks. Yes, Mother. Fine. Okay.
Was your mother speaking Greek?
Yeah, she always does. Why?
I had no idea you're multilingual. Say something in Greek.
Me? Multilingual?
Oh, don't be so modest. Come on.
Okay. Spanakopita. Tzatziki.
Wow. I'd love to speak another language like that. Could you teach me?
Me? Teach you? Greek? Sure.
I can't wait for my first lesson. See ya.
Am I trying to kid? I can't speak Greek.
Come on, Margaret. We need someone to cover pop culture and fashion and R&B divas.
Let me check my schedule. Nope, don't see turn self into super geek on my to-do list.
But this is about girl power. I need your support. You can totally help us out big time. And maybe, finally, Bennett will win something. Please, be on the team with me.
Recruiting new members?
Somebody had to.
Right, so I did.
Chelsea?
Isn't this gonna be great?
You know, Chelsea's not exactly known for her academics.
She's still a good fit. She wants to be on TV.
What? You get to be on TV? You never told me that.
Maybe you can be sub, Margaret.
A sub? I don't think so.
Well, I'm not gonna be the sub. The sub sits off on the side, out of the spotlight.
I'm not gonna sit there.
Clearly, we have 2 good candidates for the team. So let's have a tryout.
You're on.
Και τα φεύγαμε εμείς κατά τις 4 και έρχονταν άλλοι να φάνε. Πάρα πολλοί κόσμος.
You? Watching Greek TV? When you say you can't understand me.
I understand you fine. You just usually want me to do something.
Είσαι περίεργο, παιδί μου.
What did you just say?
I said you're a funny little boy.
I'm a funny little boy. And how do you say that?
This? Πάρα πολύ βρώμικη κάλτσα.
Whoa, all that just to say dirty sock?
Don't forget, you have an entirely different alphabet to learn, too.
How do you say I'm never gonna learn this stupid language?
All right, ladies, let's begin.
First question. Comic Mike Myers was the former star of what live Saturday night television show shown live on Saturday night?
Saturday Night Live?
Correct. The famous Hubble telescope took many of its incredible space photographs in this year between 2002 and 2004.
2003?
Margaret, buzzing faster.
Poncho. Charm bracelet. Straightening iron.
Well, it looks like we have a new team member and our new sub.
Margaret, what happened? Those questions were so easy.
I know, but Chelsea rang in faster every time.
Half the game is ringing in. That's so annoying, though. The team is weak, and the alpha dog still rules. Just look at him over there.
Of course you'd win. You're way cuter.
Oh, Ron.
Look at him sweating. If she keeps that up, he's gonna need a shower.
He already needed a shower.
If we expect to have a chance in this thing, nobody buzz in unless they are confident of their answer. You two, stick to your own topics.
Maybe we could all do a team cheer or something.
Team cheer? Okay, here's our team cheer. Don't mess up. Woo!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Reach for the Limit Round Robin Tournament. And here's your host, Harrison.
After all the training, all the bickering, all the nervousness, the game finally started. And Ron Yuma jumped in right away.
Lima, Peru. Sir Frederick Banting, the Pentagon Papers.
Correct again.
In fact, he took over. After telling us not to answer in anybody else's category, he butt in on everybody else's.
What is a rhinoceros's horn made of?
Rhinoceros hair.
Correct.
Including mine.
And we'll be right back.
What are you doing? Did you forget you have teammates?
I'm not about to take a chance and let any of you guess. If we want to win, I've got to carry the team. Good thing I made sure your mouthy friend was the sub.
Okay, wait, what do you mean, made sure?
I forgot to put batteries in Margaret's buzzer to make sure that Chelsea would win.
What? How could you do that? In a pack, the alpha dog knows he can win a physical fight, so aggression won't get you anywhere. Instead, you have to find the alpha dog's weakness, and Ron's happened to be dripping down his forehead. Wow. You're right, Ron. We are so lucky to have you. It must be tough to have to carry the team all by yourself. I think I would crack under the paralyzing pressure of having all Ms. Mann's dreams on my shoulders.
Not to mention the hopes of 17 years of Bennett High students.
But then what's a few students compared to the gazillion people watching on live television?
And we're back.
I'll be right back.
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. Let's get right into round 2.
This tourist attraction drops 168,000 cubic meters of water a minute over its edge. Bennett.
It's, excuse me, I gotta go.
And the answer I gave would turn out to be the last one we got right all day. And it was Niagara Falls.
Correct.
There will be an emergency meeting of the Reach for the Limit team immediately after school today. Luckily, Mr. Yuma's bout with untimely perspiration happened during the qualifiers, so Bennett is still in this thing. Sadie, how do you feel about taking over as team captain?
Me? Yeah, okay.
Sadie.
Good.
Sadie Hawthorne, Alpha Dog.
And things are gonna be way different around here. Starting with this. Forget Ron and his divisive ways. From now on, we're democratic. We don't leave until we all agree.
Oh! You can't have the best seat and pop culture as your topic.
And you can't wear my favorite color on camera and introduce yourself first.
Sadie, tell her!
Can't we just work this out in a cooperative fashion? Huh? Team?
Okay, so I thought we'd start with the basics. Food. So I got us some study aids.
Rain, that's a menu.
It is also a veritable window into the Greek soul. For instance, did you know that moussaka translates into English as a classic Greek casserole with layers of eggplant, spiced ground beef, and creamy bechamel sauce, served with fries or salad?
That's great, but I thought maybe we'd learn some common expressions.
Aha, well, those words are, very long. For example, Hapi sachak liti vubakla spanakapita kahavla baskap la baskovla kapita davapita ska. You see, it's a tough language. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you don't remember most of it.
Let's see. Hapisashak litivov baklispani kapita kavla bas glovak lapita dabavita ska.
Wow, you sure are good at this.
If it's a team question, who should answer for us?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I know. Why don't we vote on it? I know. We all can. Let's just say, as the game began, it was a totally different vibe. Margaret, you take it. Under my mature, democratic leadership, the game was...
Time's up. Renfield, your answer? School? That's correct. Next question.
certified disaster. The easily freaked Mallory. Anyone? Freaked. And the others kept buzzing in solely for camera time. But so what, right? Winning isn't everything. Just so long as we were all having fun and getting along. In theory.
You were totally in my light.
You kept getting in front of me.
Science? How am I supposed to answer science questions?
This whole thing is completely lame.
Things were way better when Ron was captain.
Ron?
He may have been arrogant and obnoxious,
And funny looking.
but at least he was decisive. You know, at least he was a leader.
Fine then. I said I was gonna run this thing democratically, and since you guys brought it up, who wants Ron back as team captain? Margaret, I can't believe you didn't back me up.
I'm sorry, Sadie, but I was just trying to do what was best for the team. If you want to be Alpha Dog, you actually gotta lead.
Hapisashak litivov baklaspani kapitaka avlabaska plabasko baklapita dabavita Ska?
Why, yes. Thank you very much. My, oh my, Viv, your Greek is coming along very nicely.
That is not a word, Rain Papadakis. We went to a Greek restaurant last night, and I tried it on a waiter, and he laughed at me.
Did he? Well, that's because this is modern Greek.
Modern Greek?
Well, yeah, it's an ancient language, you know. There's modern Greek, Middle Greek, Old Greek, in-between Greek. It's quite fascinating, really. He just probably spoke a different one, that's all.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Oh, I feel so dumb.
No big deal. It's all flaka gavita.
Still, I want to try my modern Greek out on somebody. Hey, your mom picks you up on Thursdays, right?
Hapla gavita tap?
Cool. I can talk with her after school then.
Well, well, well. It looks like His Geniusness's triumphant return. Well, I must say I am a little embarrassed to be seen with you after your last performance.
Cork it, Ron.
So, it's my understanding that you want your old captain back. Well, that's fine with me. But let's get this straight. Our goal is no longer winning. Oh, no. Our goal is far simpler. Our goal is not being humiliated a third time. And to do that, we have to at least create the appearance of being a team, which means strong leadership and working together. Okay? Now, good luck.
Okay, so I'd learned my lesson. I was trying to be fair, but instead of setting an example, I was just avoiding making a decision. But like Margaret said...
Cheer up. At least we get one more chance to be on TV together. You're still the sub.
The trick was, I still wanted to prove somehow I could be leader. Only how could I get people to look up to me as the sub?
The Zamboni ice resurfacing machine.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Correct.
So, Mr. Yuma, tell us about your team.
Team? That's a good one. I described them as being somewhere between feeble and helpless.
Right. Well, on to our final relay round, where teams will have a chance to consult before answering.
Consult. Sure, we all feel like wasting time.
But I noticed maybe the team was regretting their decision to bring Ron back. After all, he'd promised to change, but didn't. And part of being a leader is being able to adapt.
And the category is science. In a dove pair, which animal routinely sits on the nest? RB Bennett?
And then a question that stumped the unstumpable Ron Yuma. He actually needed us. But was it too late?
Well, this is a trick question, right? Well, it's obviously the female. Right?
So now what? Of course I knew the answer, but the captain is supposed to answer. The leader.
You know this one, don't you?
That's when the pack turned on the alpha dog.
Don't tell him. Yeah, let him go down.
We gotta teach him a lesson.
10 seconds, folks. What's your final answer?
Well, Hawthorne, you're the so-called expert. So what is it? Male or female?
Tell him wrong.
Do it.
Well, look who's in the power position now. What was I gonna do with it? I could give Ron the wrong answer and send that alpha dog home with his tail between his legs.
No, Ron, I'm sorry. Not only is the answer wrong, but it was stupendously ignorant. I think you're going to see yourself on one of those crazy blooper shows in the summer, son.
Or I could give him the right answer and watch him take all the credit.
Amazing! Whiz kid Ron Yuma just blew my mind with that unbelievably correct answer. However, did you know, Ron?
Just came to me. I am that smart.
As I weighed my options versus, I realized something. I wasn't the alpha dog here, and I might never be the alpha dog in any group I was ever a part of. But that didn't matter, Because I didn't want to be boss. I just wanted to do what was right for the team. So, they both do.
Really? The female.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is what your teammate said. They both do. Sorry, Bennett.
Congratulations to the winning team. You really thought RB Bennett would take this one. Excellent
You
work,
tricked me.
kids.
You just wanted to embarrass me.
No, Ron, I was trying to help.
Great. Keep it going for them.
How did you know that he wouldn't believe you?
I didn't. I just did what I thought was right.
Well, we messed this one up, but I think next time we'll give you another shot.
Mikri allo dapito ekanan.
Mom? What are you doing?
She's teaching me Greek. Real Greek. By telling me stories.
Stories. Stories about what?
Stories about you.
Και μια φορά έχασε το μαγιό του στη δημόσια πισίνα και δεν του ήξερε και βγήκε έξω ολόγυμνος.
Naked. Αυτό είναι τόσο τροπιάστικο.
Naked? What naked?
Και μετά έκλεισε τα μάτια του γιατί έτσι νόμιζε ότι κανένας θα τον δει.
What's so funny?
You want to know? Look it up in here. Good luck, though. It's a tough language. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you don't remember most of it.